Cindy Hotchkiss, and I'm the director of the Health Promotion Division at the Health Department.
All right, let's talk. It's flu season. It's here now, and we've already had the first confirmed case of flu. I think it looked like it was in Cascade County, and I'm sure it's going to be showing up here in Missoula. By the way, has it yet?
We have not seen any cases of flu here in Missoula. I believe the only case that I'm aware of is the one out in Cascade County.
Okay. Well, let's talk about not letting that happen. So what do we do as good concerned folks here in Missoula?
So the best thing that you can do is get your flu shot. Those are available here at the health department. You can also get them at, a lot of your local pharmacies, also at your healthcare provider's office. That's definitely the best defense against the flu. The other thing that we always want to remind people is that it's really important to wash your hands, cover your cough, and stay home if you're sick.
Now let's talk about what exactly the flu vaccine is, if you wouldn't mind.
Sure. So the flu vaccine is it's a vaccination that contains it contains protection against 3 strains of the flu. What they do is they develop the vaccine based on what they are predicting the strains are going to be that are circulating or that are going to be circulating in the coming flu season. And what that does is it prompts your body to develop some immune cells so that if you are exposed to the flu, you don't actually get sick from it.
So about how long does it take for, if you will, for it to take so that you're protected?
Mm-hmm. It takes about 10 days to 2 weeks. So you start to build a little bit of immunity within a few days of getting the flu shot, but you're not fully protected for at least 10 days to 2 weeks.
Okay. Now, have we had serious flu outbreaks in Missoula in the last several years? Is that something we need to worry about or not?
Yeah, we actually see several hundred cases of the flu every year here in Missoula, so it is definitely something that we should worry about. It's especially important to really protect our very young and our aging population. So we encourage for anyone over 6 months to go ahead and get their flu shot. But it's also important for those people who are going to be around, anyone who's immune compromised, babies who are too young to get a flu shot, the elderly who may have a harder time fighting off the flu. Anyone who's going to be around those people should also get their flu shot just to make sure that we're protecting them in that way.
Okay, now for those, again, I would hate to be Dr. Obvious here, but tell me about what are the symptoms of flu and what do we do when we get it?
So the symptoms of the flu start off like a really bad cold. You get a little bit of congestion, high fever, usually kind of some joint aches and pains. You just feel like you've been hit by a truck, typically. The symptoms can last for up to 10 days. There's not a whole lot that you can do besides treat the symptoms of it once you get the flu. So, you want to drink lots of fluids, stay home, try and take care of yourself and get some extra rest. You can take over-the-counter medications like Tylenol or ibuprofen to keep the fever down. You should definitely check in with your healthcare provider if you think that you have the flu. A lot of times you can call and talk to them and say, these are what my symptoms are. They may want to have you come in and get tested so that they can confirm that that's what it is that you have. And it's also really important to just stay home. You don't want to spread it to other people. Once you get the flu, because it's a virus, antibiotics are not going to do anything to help you. So really all you can do is ride it out until it goes away. Now,
at what point do we think that, hey, I better go to the hospital or see my health care provider because this is worse than usual or not getting better or what?
So typically with the flu, you feel pretty crummy, but if you feel like you're running a really high fever, you're having a hard time controlling your fever, or you're having any other signs or symptoms that you've never experienced before, having a hard time breathing, anything like that, then you should definitely call your healthcare provider or go in and be seen. It's always a good idea if you get those kind of, any kind of regular flu symptoms, just to check in with your healthcare provider to make sure that they don't want to test you, they may want to make sure that that's actually what it is that you have. Okay, super. And so any other advice you want to give to folks? Nope, just your standard, wash your hands, cover your cough, stay home if you're sick, and get your flu shot.